Okay, to clean the face on the speed control dial, what I'm going to use is a cap full of Windex and a toothbrush, along with some paper towels. So, go ahead and get started with this. Get the speed control dial face all cleaned up. May have to repeat the step a few times to get the tougher stains off, but some of them seem like they might even not be able to get off. But anyway, it cleans up pretty nice. After repeating the step a few more times, it did get a little more cleaner. However, some of these are scratches, so I can't do anything about that. But yeah, it looks a lot better. What I'm going to do next is remove these old brittle leads that went to the motor and replace them with new ones. So basically how this speed control switch works is that you would have like one line, and your common line would pretty much go from here to the switch transformer and then out to the motor. Now what it does is your high speed is direct. So when the switch, so the first pull on the switch, like this, will go to the high position, which would be direct. Like as if, the transformer didn't even exist. It was like hooked directly up to it from the wall. Now when you put it on medium, what happens is it would switch to here. It would go into the transformer, only half the transformer would be operating at that point, and the lead would come back here to go to the motor. Now if you put it on low, it'll go here, operating the whole transformer 100%, which would be the low speed, and then from there it will go from here to the lead. So that's pretty much it on how a transformer works. Okay, we're gonna remove this lead off of this terminal. It'll take a minute or two. Come on. Oh. Come on, you. Wow, I'm impressed. That is some strong solder. Wow. It ain't coming off there. So I guess I'm gonna have to cut that off and use some new solder. Jeez. Even a solder back then was better. Yeah. Alright, now that that lead's off, I'll go ahead and put sort of this wire on here. I mean, that old solder put up a fight, it just was not giving up. So, let's see here. Put this on an angle where this would not move and actually stay on here. You're gonna move, are you? Let's try it this way. Try to be able to stay. This one up a little bit. All the way through. Just like I want it. Just slip this over here like so. There. And it's completely covered. Alright. I just gotta remove this lead. Yeah, pretty much the wire that comes from your extension cord or your power cord. One lead will go here and the other one will go here directly to the motor. So like I was saying before, your first speed it would click to high, which would be pretty much directing it to the main lead of the motor. And then you got the second one, which goes through the transformer and comes back out here, which would be the medium speed, which only 50% of this transformer would be in use. And then when you go to low, it'll go to here, making it the whole 100% of the transformer being used. And then it would come back out to the lead, and then that would be your low speed for your fan. So I mean, I know I may have explained it already, earlier, but as I got the two leads ready, one line is going to go here and the other line is going to go here. So I remember somebody was asking how a transformer works as a speed control. Well, that's pretty much how it works. So there you go. Okay, for this fan, I'm just going to put an extension cord on it. Well, yeah, I'm just going to use some extension cord that I bought. I'm just going to cut the plug part of it off and just use it as the fan's power cord. Now normally you would just use just a regular cord without a ground wire, but for me I'm going to attach the ground wire onto the base of the fan somewhere inside, probably onto the switch housing, like right here where it mounts inside the cone that goes over it, the bullet as they call it, because I'm pretty much going to be using this fan to dry floors after I mop them. So, and I want a really long cord anyways, so go ahead and cut the female end of the extension cord off. There we go. Now I'm going to take the motor housing cover and the extension cord that I cut the female end off of, and I'm going to push it through. It's a nice tight fit. And pull enough extension cord through that I have plenty of room to work with. And I'm going to tie a knot into the cord. That way the cord can't get pulled out of the housing by accident. Just a knot right in there. So just pull it real tight. And there you go. Your new extension cord, or your new power cord. Okay, I had to do this over. I mean, I already did this part of it already. Apparently when I'm working on a project, I have a bad habit of not looking at the LCD screen on the camera. So I was completely off screen when I hooked this up and spliced it and put the connector for the ground on. So anyway, now that I'm looking at it and I know exactly what I'm doing, as far as the video goes, and trying to get everything in the screen, I'm going to go ahead and continue. Put this shrink tubing on this lead. So this is the common, so I want the common to be on the switch. That way when you turn it off, there will be no electricity going through the fan at all. So I'll go ahead and cut this to the size that I need. These crimps are getting a little bad when it comes to cutting, but it was a cheap pair, go figure. So just like in everything, you get what you pay for. Get this old wire out of here. Damn, this old solder's tough. Just doesn't want to fucking melt. There we go, finally. Just need this whole wire out of here. Damn, this wire's a pain in the ass. All this old fucking wire in here I'm trying to get out. Damn, it dried up that quick. Alright. There we go, now I got something. Fumes just love blowing my face for some reason. Alright. Finally. After a few tries, I finally got that thing on here. This thing loves to put smoke in my face. I don't know why, I'm completely away from it. I think it just loves to put smoke in my face. I'm not breathing this shit in either. Especially that old solder. Who knows what kind of chemicals and leads they got in that shit. Oh man, it made my shrink tune and shrink on the wires. Fuck, man. Oh, well, I don't think it's gonna touch anything, but still in all, I wanted to put that over it. Man, damn it. Hang on. Maybe I can try a little something. Maybe that worked. And it did not. It did not work. Try to see if I can try to rip it a little bit where I can. Because I really do want to cover that solder with some shrink tube, and if I can. I think I may have did it. Will it slide? No. Ah. There we go. So I can creep it down a little bit where I can slide this shit over it. Really bulky still. Down if I can. I don't want to melt it again because it's going to make the shrink tube and shrink again. Fuck. And you're going to go over it. Damn it. Ah. All that shit melted. There we go. And it ain't gonna go over it. It might. No, it won't. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna try to see if I can push this all the way back here where it doesn't heat up. Try to see if I can make this sorter a little smaller so I can put that shrink tube in over it. Alright. Let's see if I can slip it on. It still ain't going. Oh, there it goes. If I can get it somewhat on there, I'll be happy. Hey, oh good. It went on all the way. Good. That's what I want. I want the whole thing all the way. I don't want to set the tape on fire because I know it will go up. Alright. Finally. Let's see. As you can see, this part's completely covered on the switch, and this line is completely covered on the switch too. Take the rest of the shrink tubing and put it on this. directly to the motor lead on this one. Make sure that bitch is all the way back there. I don't want that fucker to melt on me. Push it on a little more that way, not to do too much. Alright. Last one. That one's all nice and sealed up, and it's making my tubing melt a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and get that moving so it doesn't stick. Come on, don't stick on me. Alright, slide that bitch over here like so. Alright, perfect. Shrink that in. Cool. Well, there it is. All I gotta do is just put the switch back into the housing and put this back on. Or put this on the side where it will be grounded. But that's it. Alright, it's all put back in. See where I got the ground wire? Right up there. Got this knot tied in here where you can't pull the cord out. Got this wire lead right here, zip tied to the power cord, that way it doesn't touch the switch. It's all nice and clear. Come on. Trade hands here. You're supposed to pull down with it. There you go. It's got enough wire to hold with and stick it back up there onto the motor. So if I gotta pull it down again, I got plenty of space to do so now, unlike before.